Imagine this. You're watching an English movie. No subtitles. The actor opens his mouth and says, "What do you want to do tonight?" And your brain completely freezes. You heard sounds, but were those even words? Or you're in a real conversation with a native English speaker. They're talking. You're nodding. But inside your head, you're thinking, I understood maybe 3 words. What are they saying? Why do they speak so fast? And the worst part? You're too embarrassed to say, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" So you just smile and nod and hope for the best. Sound familiar? Today, we are solving this problem, once and for all.
Welcome back to ESL Voice, the podcast where your English gets stronger every single day. Today's topic is one of the most requested in our entire community: how to understand fast English speakers, even when they connect words, drop sounds, and speak at the speed of light. And for this conversation, I have brought in someone truly unique. My guest, Lisa, is a native English speaker from the United States who has spent years helping international learners crack the code of natural, fast, real English. Lisa, welcome to ESL Voice.
Oh, thank you so much, Alex. I'm really excited about this one. Fast English is literally my favorite topic.
And our viewers need you desperately right now. Let's get into it. Do native speakers talk so fast? Lisa, let's start with the most burning question every ESL learner has. Why do native English speakers talk so fast? Is it on purpose? Do they even realize they're doing it?
Okay, so this question always makes me smile because the honest answer is we have absolutely no idea we're doing it.
Really? None at all?
None whatsoever. To us, we're speaking at a completely normal, comfortable speed. It's like asking someone, why do you walk so fast? They're not trying to walk fast. That's just their normal pace.
So it's not that they're being inconsiderate. It's just natural for them?
Completely natural. And here's the thing that most learners don't know. Native speakers don't actually speak word by word. We speak in streams. Everything flows together. Words connect, sounds disappear, syllables get swallowed. Do you want to becomes do you wanna. Going to becomes gonna. Got to becomes gotta. Kind of becomes kinda.
So learners are trying to hear individual words, but native speakers aren't producing individual words at all.
Exactly. That is the whole problem in one sentence. Learners are listening for words. Native speakers are producing music.
Connected speech explained. Lisa, you just mentioned something really important. Words connecting together. Can you explain that more? Because I think this is something most learners have never been taught.
So this is called connected speech, and it is the #1 reason learners struggle to understand fast English. In textbooks, English sounds like this: I am going to the store. 6 separate clean words. Nice and clear. But in real life, it sounds like I'm going to the store, or even faster, I'm headed to the store. Same meaning, completely different sounds.
So what learners hear in real life sounds nothing like what they studied in the classroom.
Nothing like it. And that gap between classroom English and real English is exactly why so many learners feel lost the moment they leave the classroom.
So what are the most common connected speech patterns learners should know about?
Okay, I'll give you the big 4. #1, linking. When a word ends in a consonant and the next word starts with a vowel, they link together. Turn it off sounds like turn it off. Pick it up sounds like pick it up.
Oh, wow. That sounds like one long word.
To a learner, yes. To a native speaker, completely normal. #2, dropping sounds. Some sounds simply disappear in fast speech. Next day becomes next day. The T disappears. Last night becomes last night. T gone again. Didn't becomes didn't. The D softens completely. #3, weak vowels. In fast English, many vowels become a tiny sound called schwa. Sounds like A cup of tea, the of becomes of. Can you help me? Can becomes con.
So the words we think are important sometimes become the smallest sounds?
Exactly. Function words like a, of, to, the, and
almost completely disappear in fast speech. And number 4, blending. 2 words blend into one new sound. What do you becomes whatcha. Did you becomes didja. Would you becomes woulda.
Okay, I have to be honest. Some of those I didn't even recognize as English just now.
And that is exactly what our viewers feel every single day.
The chunking listening method.
Lisa, knowing these patterns is helpful. But in the moment, when someone is speaking fast, how do you actually train your ears to catch what they're saying?
So the biggest mistake learners make when listening to fast English is this. They try to understand every single word.
And that's wrong?
It's impossible and exhausting. Even native speakers don't process every single word. We listen for meaning chunks, groups of words that carry the main idea. Let me give you an example. If someone says, "Hey, I was wondering if maybe you'd want to grab some coffee sometime this week or whatever," a learner panics trying to catch everything, but a fluent listener hears, "coffee, this week." That's the chunk that matters. The meaning is captured.
So instead of trying to catch every word, you train yourself to catch the key meaning.
The key meaning, every time. English is actually very generous with its key words. The important words, nouns, verbs, adjectives, are almost always spoken louder and clearer. The small connecting words are the ones that disappear. So train your ears to focus on what's loud and clear. Let the small words go.
That is such a relief to hear, honestly, because I think learners feel like they're failing if they miss words.
You're not failing. You're listening like a human, not like a dictionary.
The shadowing secret.
Lisa, what is the fastest way to train your ears for fast English? If someone starts today, what is the single most powerful exercise?
Without any doubt, shadowing.
We've mentioned shadowing before on this podcast, but tell us specifically how it helps with fast English.
So most people think shadowing is about speaking practice. And yes, it helps your speaking. But the deeper benefit, it rewires how your ears process English. Here's how to do it, specifically for fast speech. Step 1, find a short video clip. 15 to 30 seconds maximum. A YouTube video, a movie scene, a podcast clip, anything with natural fast English. Step 2, listen once. Don't panic, just receive the sounds. Step 3, listen again. This time, try to catch just the stressed words, the loud, clear ones. Step 4, now shadow. Play the audio and speak at the exact same time. Same speed, same rhythm, same music.
And when you shadow fast speech, your mouth and ears train together?
Together, simultaneously. Your mouth learns to produce the connected sounds, and your ears learn to recognize them. It's like learning to read music by playing the instrument at the same time.
So, after enough shadowing practice, fast English starts sounding slower?
Not slower, clearer. The speed doesn't change, but your brain gets faster at processing it. What used to sound like noise starts sounding like words, then phrases, then meaning. It happens gradually, and then one day, suddenly, it all just clicks.
Lisa's favorite exercise for learners. Lisa, give us one exercise specifically designed for understanding fast native speakers. Something practical, something our viewers can start today.
Okay, I call this the Dictation Rewind, and it is my absolute favorite for training fast English ears. Here's exactly how it works. Step 1, find a 60-second video clip of a native English speaker talking naturally. A news anchor, a YouTuber, a movie scene, anything real and fast. Step 2, listen to the whole clip once. Write down every word you catch. Don't stop, don't rewind yet, just catch what you can. Step 3, rewind. Listen again. Fill in more gaps. Step 4, rewind one more time. Now, check what you missed. Step 5, look up the transcript or use subtitles. See exactly what was said.
And what does this teach the brain?
It teaches your brain to predict. In fast English, you can't catch every sound, but if you know common phrases and patterns, your brain starts filling in the gaps automatical, like reading a sentence with missing letters. I went to the store. You know what those words are, even without the missing letters.
Because your brain predicts from context.
Exactly. And the more English you absorb, the better your brain gets at predicting. Fast English stops being a mystery. It becomes a puzzle your brain already knows how to solve.
What to do when you don't understand?
Lisa, real situation now. You're in a conversation. A native speaker says something, you didn't catch it. Most learners either pretend they understood or completely shut down. What is the right thing to do?
Oh, this is so important. First, please stop pretending you understood when you didn't. I promise you, native speakers would much rather repeat themselves than have a conversation where the other person is just nodding blankly.
Guilty. I think everyone has done that.
Everyone! Me too sometimes. So here are natural phrases you can use when you miss something. Sorry, could you say that again? Simple, polite, perfect. I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat the last part? Very natural, very common. Sorry, you said word? I want to make sure I understood correctly. This shows you were listening and gives them a chance to confirm. Could you slow down just a little? I want to make sure I understand everything. Completely acceptable to say. Native speakers will respect this.
And native speakers won't be annoyed?
Never. Honestly. When someone asks me to repeat myself, I feel good. It means they care about understanding me. It means the conversation matters to them. The only thing that feels awkward is when someone clearly didn't understand but pretends they did. That creates real miscommunication.
So asking for clarification is actually a sign of confidence, not weakness.
Asking for clarification is one of the most sophisticated communication skills there is, even in professional settings, even between native speakers. Own it, use it, never be ashamed of it.
Best content for training fast English ears.
Lisa, what should learners actually watch and listen to for training their ears on fast English? Give us specific recommendations.
Okay, so I have different recommendations depending on level. For someone who is intermediate, just starting to work on fast English, I recommend Friends, the TV show.
Oh, classic.
It never gets old for a reason. The speech is fast and natural, but the vocabulary is everyday. The topics are relatable, and the emotions on screen help you understand meaning, even when you miss words. Start with subtitles on, then English subtitles only, then no subtitles.
The 3 subtitle stages. I love that progression.
For someone wanting more challenge, podcasts are incredible for this. No visual clues at all. You have to rely purely on your ears. TED Talks are great. News podcasts like BBC Learning English, and honestly, conversational podcasts like this one.
I appreciate that mention.
And for advanced learners, stand-up comedy.
Oh, interesting. Why comedy?
Because comedians speak at the most natural, unpredictable speed. They pause, they rush, they mumble, they use slang, idioms, sarcasm. If you can understand a stand-up comedian, you can understand virtually any native English speaker in any situation.
So stand-up comedy is like the final boss of listening practice.
The final boss. Perfectly said. Beat the final boss, and the game is yours.
Lisa's personal message. Lisa, final question. Someone watching this right now has been struggling with fast English for years. They feel like no matter how much they study, native speakers will always be too fast, too unclear, too impossible to follow. What do you say to that person directly?
I want you to know something. I have sat with hundreds of learners who felt exactly the way you feel right now. And every single one of them, every single one, reached a point where fast English stopped feeling impossible. Not because they became magically smarter overnight, but because they understood one truth that changed everything. Fast English is not a different language. It is the same English you already know, wearing different clothes. The words are the same. The grammar is the same. The meaning is the same. It just sounds different because of how it flows together. And flow can be learned. Rhythm can be trained. Your ears can be rewired. All you need is the right practice and a little patience with yourself.
because your brain is already working so hard for you. Every day you listen to English, every day you watch, every conversation you have, your brain is quietly, invisibly building new connections, even when it doesn't feel like it, even on the days you understood nothing. Keep going, because the day is coming sooner than you think, when a native speaker talks to you at full speed, and instead of panic, you will feel something completely new. Understanding, clear, easy, natural. And in that moment, you will know it was worth every single difficult day.
Fast English is the same English wearing different clothes. Lisa, that is the most beautiful way anyone has ever described this.
Lisa, this conversation has been absolutely extraordinary. Connected speech, chunking, shadowing, the dictation rewind, friends, podcasts, stand-up comedy, and that final message. I think every single person watching needed to hear that today. On behalf of every learner who has ever smiled and nodded, pretending they understood, thank you.
Thank you, Alex. And to everyone watching, your ears are stronger than you think. Keep training them. Fast English is waiting for you on the other side of practice.
Now, if today helped you understand even one new thing about Fast English, hit that thumbs up right now. And subscribe to ESL Voice so you never miss an episode. Now, I want to hear from you. What is the hardest part of Fast English for you? Is it connected speech? Is it the accent? Is it the speed? Tell me in the comments. In English, one sentence. That's your practice today. And coming up next on ESL Voice, how to sound more natural when you speak English. Small changes, big difference. You are not going to want to miss it. Until then, keep listening, keep training, keep growing. This is ESL Voice, and we believe in you always. See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Go train those ears.